What's going on YouTube? Today, I'm just going to make this video nice and short. Today, we got a recap of the Duke versus Vermont game that happened last night during March Madness. I told you guys earlier, I'm trying to get as many of these March Madness games out as possible. These videos are going to be nice and sweet. So, Duke gets past Vermont 64-47 in the South region despite offensive dud from Filipowski. Jared McCain and Mark Mitchell each had 15 points, and number 4 seed Duke opened with an uneven performance Friday night, pulling away from Vermont. Seeking its 18th Final Four berth and 6th national championship, Duke's next play of South Region will be Sunday in Brooklyn against the number 12 seed James Madison, which beat Wisconsin in their game last night. Takeaway from this game, the biggest highlight that I had, obviously that everyone will most likely have, is Kyle Filipowski having 3 points. It was the most bizarre stat line. Flip had 3 points, 0 for 1 shooting from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 1 turnover. It's a very bizarre stat line for Flip. My takeaway from the game is that Flip really had no chance to get shots up under the paint. He was hesitant to take the 3-point shot. He had many chances to shoot the 3-point shot, but he was really hesitant to take the 3-point shot. Every time he touched the ball, either on the wing, low block, he was getting double teamed every time. But I love the fact that he was doing cross-court passes, getting athletic, going over his body, throwing the passes to the open man from 3-point line. That's how we were getting many open 3-point shots from either Jerry McCain, Tyrese Proctor, or Jeremy Roach. The biggest takeaway is Flip not playing well, and then the supporting cast coming up and showing out. This is huge for this tournament. My gripe with my Duke Blue Devils has been that Flip, we've been too reliant on Flip. When Flip's not playing good, all is off. Everything's off. Even in the ACC tournament, when Flip fouled out with the last 20 seconds to go in the game, the offense looked static. They didn't know what to do. Tyrese Proctor, when he went for that foolish layup at the end of the game, instead of shooting that open 3, I mean, it wasn't really open, but it would have been a running 3, a more high percentage shot than him trying to go up under the rim and shoot a left-handed layup, and then he got blocked. So, I know it might be a weird angle to take, but for me personally, I love the way my Blue Devils played last night without Flip doing anything. Flip had more of a defensive presence last night. That's another takeaway I have from this game. Defensively, the Blue Devils played well last night. Had a lot of steals. Jalen Blakes came in in the first half for 5 minutes, even though he had gotten foul trouble early. But I remember in the game, he had 3 straight steals and 3 straight possessions. That is huge coming off the bench with Caleb Foster not being available for the rest of the tournament, him being out for the rest of the season due to that ankle injury. But all in all, the supporting cast showed up to play, with Mark Mitchell being the highlight of that. I'm very skeptical of Mark Mitchell. My small forwards have to know how to shoot the basketball. The key to winning big games in the NCAA tournament is shooting and free throws. Mark Mitchell does not check none of those boxes. He can't shoot free throws, and he doesn't shoot the ball well. Although in the last couple of games, he has shot a 3-point ball well. In the NC State game, I believe he hit 3 or 4 threes, which was shocking. But all in all, Mark Mitchell, offensively, he cannot shoot the ball. Teams share him to shoot the 3-point ball. He definitely don't have a mid-range. But he is a great slasher. He's a great driver. He can get to the rim. And draw fouls, he just can't shoot the free throws. So I saw early in the game, Vermont's game plan was to take Flip away, double-team Flip, and force somebody else to beat him. And that guy to step up was Mark Mitchell early in the game. Duke was swinging the ball to Mark Mitchell down on the low block. Mark Mitchell was getting his one-on-ones, getting to the rim, drawing the fouls. Because altogether, I think we shot 29 free throws last night. That is insane. 29 free throws. Put that in perspective. We shot 29 free throws. A lot of that coming from Mark Mitchell getting to the line. I know Jerry McCain had 1 technical foul shots. Jerry McCain shot a couple free throws. Jeremy Roach shot a couple free throws, but that's huge going to the NCAA tournament. That lets us know we were aggressive last night, getting to the rim, with a highlight of that being Mark Mitchell. But Mitchell was getting to the line at will last night. He was showing the defense his will, and that's huge. That is huge. That was my big takeaway from this game, was Mark Mitchell stepping up, getting to the rim, scoring the baskets, and Duke utilizing the pick and roll. The pick and roll with Flip wasn't working because every time Flip would roll to the basket, he was getting double teamed off right when he caught the ball. So the Jared McCain, Jeremy Roach, with them two trying to run the pick and roll with Mark Mitchell was very effective yesterday. Mark Mitchell was mostly free coming off the pick and rolls, which led Mark Mitchell having plenty of wide open dunks in the game last night. I counted at least. He had about 6, 7, 8 wide open dunks last night. Collectively, Duke didn't shoot the 3-ball particularly well as I would have wished. Shooting 16 for 18 for the 3-point line, which is 30%. In order for them to get deeper against the next game, they need to at least shoot 40-ish% from the 3-point line. Be a little bit more efficient from the free throw line. They shot 20 of 29. Try and mess around no more than 5 free throws if you want to win these big games coming up. Because these are big games coming up. The competition is going to be tighter. You're not going to hold the next few teams in these rounds to 47 points. It's not going to happen. You're going to get in a shootout. Duke only had 64 points last night. A lot of these games that I saw in March Madness, teams are scoring 80, 70. Heck, UConn scored 90. So, against these big programs, these boys need to step up, have a bigger impact on offense, make some key shots. And defensively, they need to stop giving up wide open looks off of pick and roll. I don't know why. John Shire, if tonight in film class, you need to get these boys to understand how to guard off the pick and roll. They go under every time, leaving the team with wide open threes. It happened early in the game yesterday versus Vermont. The first basket was off a 3-point pick and roll. Guy picked whoever it was, set the screen. Us defensively went under the pick, and he had a wide open three. We need to stop doing that defensively. We gave away way too many wide open threes last night. When we play better competition in these next coming games, teams are going to hit their shots. We have to contest better on defense. We're giving away 2 wide open threes. That is my analysis for that defensively. Defensive-wise, we got to get more steals. I saw that last night with Jalen Blakes coming in. I'd like to see him come in more on a defensive, have a defensive impact in the game. And pick and rolls, they kill us. They killed us against Carolina in the last 2 games. Our pick and roll defense has been bad all year. It's been terrible the last couple games. It was terrible last night. We need to be able to force them to drive and get twos. We cannot allow them to get wide up 3-point shots, because when we get bigger competition in the next coming days, we are going to get our eyes shot out of us. Offensively, we need to get Mark Mitchell to slash more. I like what I saw last night from him. Get him off the ball more. Get him some drives. Run more ball screens with him. It was very effective versus Vermont, but I do expect James Madison tomorrow night to pick up on that film. But if it's not, start it early in the game, and if it's not there, move back to the flip, pick and roll. I like to see Flip shoot more threes. I think James Madison might take that same recipe from Vermont and try and double team him in the low block. If that don't work, same thing like Flip was doing. Kick it out to Jeremy Roach or Jared McCain or Tyrese Proctor shooting the 3-ball. And Tyrese Proctor and Jared McCain has to shoot the 3 better. Jared McCain, his 3-point shot hasn't been on the last couple games. It hasn't been the same since the Miami game when he had that big 30, 40-point game. I can't quite remember, and I can't look it up right now. The big 30, 40-point game where his shooting he was a super efficient from 3. Tyrese Proctor really hasn't shot the ball well from the 3 the last couple of games. Jeremy Roach, I've seen his 3-point shots been really on the last couple of days. I'd like to see Jeremy shoot the 3-ball more in the next coming days. And we cannot get in foul trouble. We got to keep Flip out of foul trouble if we're going to win this tournament. Flip's got to stay out of foul trouble. Last night, he wasn't in foul trouble. The only one that really got in foul trouble early was Jared McCain. He had 4 fouls last night. So, all in all, Flip stayed out of foul trouble because we cannot afford Ryan Young to come on the court because he is an offensive liability. And he rebounds somewhat well offensively, defensively. His rebounds is questionable defensively. Offensively, he does get a lot of rebounds. But the key to us winning this tournament is Flip's got to stay out of foul trouble. Defensively, we cannot give up that many threes. We have to shoot the 3-ball well and keep getting to the free throw line. That's the tools to success for Duke. We got to ride our skill players. We're not this gritty, get down and dirty basketball program. We're going to have to just beat them skill-wise. So in summary, what I want to see from Duke tomorrow night is limited turnovers, run ball screens with Mark Mitchell, let Mark Mitchell slash, keep Filipowski out of foul trouble, get Flip more involved in the offense. And if he is starting to get double teamed, do the same things we did last night, keep the ball out, get some wide open threes, but we have to knock down shots. Jared McCain, got to knock down the threes. Tyrese Proctor, got to knock down the trays. Bring Jalen Blakes off the court, let him get a defensive presence in the game, And I like to see TJ Power come in a little bit more, get us some 3-point shots at 3-point balls, not falling no more. And most importantly, make free throws. Mark Mitchell, make your free throws. Flip, make your free throws. I'm not worried about Jerry McCain, Proctor, and Roach because they are efficient at the free throw line. But everybody else, we have to make free throws. Other than that, that is my takeaway from the game. Straight off the dome. Didn't write any notes. Wasn't able to in the condition I was yesterday. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be a happy man. Coming with you with a review about the Duke's analysis. Beating James Madison and moving on to the Sweet 16. If you would do me a favor, hit like and subscribe on this video. Comment for more if you like these type of videos. I know I love doing these type of videos. They're very fun. They help me get more camera presence. Being able to talk one-on-one on the camera. And being able to give a raw reaction and learn the game of basketball, talk about the game of basketball, and give you my perspective, a unique perspective on the game of basketball and the game of football, and all sports in the future. We're going to be talking about all types, mainly baseball, basketball, and football. But right now, March Madness is in, baby, so we're going to give you this March Madness reviews. So if you will, like I said earlier, drop a like on this video, subscribe for more, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace, love, and positivity always, baby. See ya.